Starting in just a minute, you guys. Starting in just a minute.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Mixed Games, Mixed Strengths. I'm Shemile.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Xander.
Yeah, and these two guys are here, our special guests for the day. Xander was supposed to be going away to Seattle, and you know, we had this great episode for him last time where we sent him
under
off.
the couch.
He couldn't stay away.
Yeah, so tonight's theme is going to be Momentum, and we're going to be playing two games that are very focused on the idea of going fast.
Yes, gotta go fast.
Yeah. And we're going to be drinking the Dominicana tonight. We'll be telling you guys a little bit more about that at the halfway point. Yeah, so our first game for the evening is Dustforce.
Boom.
Yeah.
Sweet Forts.
Sweet Force. And Matt is an expert Dustforce.
Oh, God, duh.
Or at least tries to be.
So, I wish I was. So let's give me control and.
I think it was a good choice of theme this week. I think the first one we did breaking and entering because it's a new show.
Yeah.
Breaking in, and then we're trying to build on that, get some momentum going.
I like it. We're gonna need to keep this up for like the next couple episodes.
Yeah.
The next episode's theme will be epic failures.
Okay, so a little bit about Dustforce. It is a game in which you are a member of the titular Dustforce, and basically what that means is you are badass janitors and street sweepers.
I'm gonna take control away from you for a second. Keep the game on now. I'm getting reports of it being a little loud. So
Shoot.
let's
From across the room.
give this a
Good?
shot.
So I already read this one. Let's try this one.
That's kind of a perfectionist.
So I'm gonna try not to do that constantly today, but yeah, checkpoints are on.
That's
Yeah, I'm used to playing this game until I get it perfect. Oh man,
you can't stop.
yeah. No, my combo's pretty low, but I skip a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah, so basically I have all of these ninja moves that I can use.
Okay, still really loud. Alright, let's fix this again. Alright. Turned it way down, so
Hopefully that helps. Sorry about that, you guys. Still figuring out this is,
yeah. I wish I had a fancy mixer like that.
we'll get you there eventually.
It's totally in the picture. You didn't see that. Everything's
Oh no,
fine.
unprofessionalism. What? You don't say. So yeah, so like when the player is familiar with the level, when the player is familiar with the level and they're decent, they can just kind of spring the entire level and all of the enemies along, just in one giant, beautiful combo.
Did they design the levels to be doable in that way? Or
Oh yeah,
is it
oh
just
yeah.
kind of
So the grading system is such that you actually should be able to do the entire thing continuously without taking a hit, without really pausing too much.
so S and B?
So the two grades completion are how much of the level I got cleared. So I got a B ranking there because I missed an entire section of dust.
Right.
I got an S in finesse because I got to the goal without actually dropping my car.
So S is better than an A.
Yes, S is a perfect grade. Here, let's see if I can't get to the...
I adjusted it a little more and moved the microphone closer to us, so
Yeah,
let us know
hopefully
if that
that'll
makes
help.
enough of a difference.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. But I don't remember the overworld that well. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's get back over here. Get back to the forest.
Okay, now we're about even with the game audio.
Okay, that's probably it.
Okay.
Nexus, where's the forest exit? There we go. So these are the starter levels. They're a little bit easier. Let's go down. Let's see if I recall correctly. So there's four different characters that I don't really know that well.
Are they functionally different?
Yes, very much so. One of them has an extra job.
I'm not really one for like this sort of platformer where, like, I know you get games.
So that's a double S.
Wow. Wait. On the bottom right, it said you were ranked 12?
Did it? That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
I might have tied for 12th position.
Are those spikes? Are there
Yes.
spikes in the
Oh, yes.
forest?
Oh yeah, there are definitely spikes in the forest. You die instantly.
I'm gonna turn down the game audio a little more. Hopefully this will be the
Oh
one.
man, this is
Zero control.
shoot. I'll just restart this level.
Alright, so this time it's gonna end up being too quiet or something.
Nobody saw that. Actually, you could turn down system volume maybe this way. That might be picking up or something. Okay, I'm just gonna restart this. So yeah, so I have a dash that you'll see me spam like that because I need to dash. I have a double jump and I have two different swipes and I can actually dash down if I need to, and I can also miss. Let's do this one more time. Let's go.
This
So,
is your last restart. You're
yeah.
really missing control of the
Yeah,
sugar math.
I know. We're not gaining much momentum. Haha. Okay, let's just do this. I'm trying to get fancy with the dash techniques. So, I have a slow, I have a quick little slash that I do that doesn't steal all of my momentum, but it takes about 3 hits to destroy most enemies. While I also have a slower, takes all my momentum, kills enemies at once, and actually it paints the environment with a little bit more for me to clean up, which is fine, generally speaking. And if I kill an enemy, I actually refresh my secondary jump. Oh, these guys are single attack levels. And then I also have this kind of wall run slash ceiling run, which is awesome and feels really good when you start to kind of learn to use it. Oh, and I missed what I needed for the S on the completion, but I missed the S anyway. So
now wait, lower right.
yes.
What's that?
Your rank 10 of. That doesn't
41,000?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Are you the 10th best player of this level?
No, I mean that's not even the character that I'm using.
Well,
Yeah.
did you use it in the previous?
It might just have, like, pegged this as the first anonymous because we're playing it offline or something.
Yeah, that might be it.
I'm just gonna say you're the 10th best.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty amazing at this point. Guys, no, that's definitely not me. I'm not very good with orange-haired girl.
What's her thing?
I don't remember actually. Like I honestly I play vanilla. He's the Mario basically. I play the blue dude almost exclusively in this game.
Right. I'm just gonna keep moving the microphone closer and closer.
closer to me? Are you sure that's a good idea?
We'll find out.
Oh, Ascent. This is actually kind of a hard level.
Alright, so for the next show, we're just going to suspend the microphone from the ceiling, like right in front of our faces.
You mean like we planned for IGG?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Did we really?
Yeah. Oh,
We're
yeah.
talking about it.
So this is actually a really fun level because it's just really easy to do that, and then drop
This
them.
level design really reminds me of Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, it is very much kind of in the same Massacre-ish vein, but not quite as evil, obviously. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can stop some. I'll try my best to do this in the process.
I guess this is the theme we get in usual games we play when I make you come up.
Yep.
The evening schedule, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, what was it, yesterday or Sunday? I asked Matt to pick the games for tonight's show because he was, our fancy special guest from out of town. That's what they make me always do when I'm in San Diego. And the first two things that come out of his mouth were Dustforce and
Well, I was trying to give you something that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I realized. So I usually stop playing or I restart the level if I lose a combo because I go for double S's all day every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. Ow. And
Bear!
so I have that super move, which is why I'm flashing, or I've got this weird blue after image that is super cool looking, if you ask me. But yeah, so like, and that was the Windows key. Come on.
Yeah, I did that last time.
Does
While
game
Jim
mode-
and I were
does game mode
playing.
screen
Game mode's the joystick. Game mode will disable the Windows key.
Windows key. That's it. That's all I need.
Okay.
Good. That makes me happy.
Yeah, I pressed the Windows button while Jim and I were playing Monaco last week. That was fun.
Is this the level I'm thinking of? No, this is the easier one. Oh. Nope, not good enough.
So bad.
Oh man, performance is not spectacular right now. Poor computer, it's trying so hard with
We were
streaming.
having
So that's
weird lagging problems when we were playing Hotline Miami last
Oh
time.
yeah.
all these 2D games taking so many resources.
Oh.
I'm just screw it. I should have my meter by now, but I got hit by the wolf earlier.
That bear.
That bear is screwing me up. There we go. Bear, you have been recovered. I won't hold that shit against you. Oh wait.
It's
Oh,
like,
I didn't even see that.
leaves make me angry! Blarg!
Well, they're evil leaves, dude. Have you not been paying attention? That's why I'm a superhero who does stuff.
Like leaves.
Yeah, that's one of the
those
things.
leaves don't look like they're doing anything.
It looks like you're mostly just ruffling up the leaves to settle back where they were.
Pretty much. Why am I can't even see this well enough right now. Wait, what am I missing?
Oh, game audio is still too loud. Alright, just pause it for a sec. I'm gonna play around with the fancy settings some. Keep them entertained while I do this.
Okay. I'm show you guys a magic trick. Oh man, I wish Shannon was here. I wish Shannon was here. Like her laughing would keep them entertained.
It's true.
Oh man. So who's in chat? I haven't been watching.
Kayan?
I'm drinking Shirley Temples. No, actually
No.
tonight I am drinking Boylan's root beer, which is actually pretty good so
Yeah?
far. Yeah.
I'm trying some of this.
Yeah.
Alright. I go ahead and flip it back to the right scene. And let's...
Oh yeah. That one. There we go.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a solid root beer.
Probably shouldn't place it there in front of the mic.
Maybe not. Doesn't exactly block sound particularly well.
But a little the sound of it hitting the table.
Yeah.
So can you just go up and skip over all the stuff? Oh yay! Hey, we fixed the audio.
Yeah, we fixed the audio. Not really, no.
That doesn't go anywhere, does it?
Nope. I'm just like I'm
You'll be off the
actually
force
having
for this
trouble.
one.
Man, like I'm far enough away
Matt.
from the screen and it's low enough resolution that I literally cannot read this.
The
this
force is
challenge
gonna have
well.
your broom for this 15-second delay. In
Yeah, it's pretty
service.
bad. It's pretty bad.
You know.
Oh, all right. You missed some leaves, but you made it through. So
Yeah.
I'm
Don't-
proud of you.
Doesn't the Dustforce have a slogan like, you know, your entire
No leaf
wilderness,
left behind is the slogan.
your entire wilderness cleaned in
Not
20
actually true.
seconds, or
your money back.
or your money, or yeah, or it's free.
I do love the posing at the end. How's our time? Okay. Yeah, sorry I didn't get enough time to actually practice this properly so I can put on a show, but hopefully my failure is entertaining.
Sandra, they're talking about your hair.
My haircut makes me look so different. I don't have a haircut.
Well, you have the beard now. I don't know if
That's
they've
a
seen
hair
you.
lack of cut.
That's
like
a
the-
hair lazy.
That's the opposite of a cut. No, I had to trim it a bit.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
No,
Man.
if I lazy bearded, I end up looking like Jafar's scruffy brother.
That's good.
So play another character.
Oh, okay. Right after Dustground because I really like Dustground.
Okay. Are we actually gonna get like a stellar performance out of you?
No, but
If Twitch's chat doesn't work for you, then I think you can just go to our IRC channel
yeah.
and talk from there. We have Matt made it so it's all linked up.
No,
one
it's
post
actually
together.
not right now. I think Twitch's chat is just completely derp.
Yeah,
It's
but
been
if you
pretty
go to
bad lately.
cloudboatarmada.com, you can use our web chat. You just have to put in a little name into the
Yes.
box.
Yeah.
And
No registration
You have
required.
options. Also, you can just join our IRC channel and hang out with us.
IRC.chatspike.net. Hashtag. Oh my gosh, I sound like a Twitter name.
Start over.
IRC.chatspike.net. Hash Cloudboat Armada is the channel name. And we would love it if you could join us there because it's awesome and it's fun to talk to people.
Yeah. It's also free ice cream.
Really?
That's lies. We cannot promise free ice cream.
I don't know. It sounded like Xander was like seriously promising free ice cream.
Yeah,
How come I
No,
never
I
got an
said
ice cream?
there is free ice cream.
somewhere.
Not that I have anything to do
Somewhere
with
in the world
Yeah.
there might be free ice
it.
cream.
Yeah, such a thing exists.
There we go.
Okay.
So that was more or less a decent run aside from that one time where I died like 5 times.
That's true. It is a Cloudboat Treehouse ice cream party. I would hope
Yeah.
that we
Oh
would
yeah,
have
that's right.
free ice cream
C-tip.
in the treehouse.
C-tip.
Alright, so play the purple character. What does
Okay.
the purple character do?
Let me go, I think up here is a challenge level, so... Which one was the purple character?
I have no idea.
Fireflow Forest, I haven't done this one yet. Oh! Pom-poms, okay, yeah.
Oh, that's delightful.
She
So what's
is
her thing?
3 jumps.
Oh.
Okay. What are the other characters?
The old dude is pretty awesome. He's got like a massive attack, because he uses a vacuum cleaner. It's pretty cool.
What about the red one?
She is, I want to say, just like a taller jump, but very similar to Blue Dude.
Okay.
But again, it's been a long time since I've played this game, and I never really played them very much. And my routing on this level is terrible. So, like, the trick is that you can actually, you can use your attacks to take care of dust as well, which gets to be some next level shit, if I'm gonna be honest. But, like, it's really incredible watching replays from this game. And Hitbox Team is actually working on their next game.
Oh.
That looks like a complete departure from this, but I am excited for it.
What
Dustforce,
uh,
the MMO.
I can't remember what it's called, honestly. But
Dustforce,
it's
the
a really
MOBA.
cool, like, visual style 3D environment thing.
Leaf Force.
Leaf Force. Yes.
Total departure.
I'd play Leaf Force.
You're playing Leaf Force.
No, this is
Sweet
Sweet
Force.
Force. This is Sweet Force. It's completely different. Man, that wolf fucking my shit up. I think her attack is actually less powerful. Oh man, yeah. That always feels really good.
So
That special
wait,
attack is nice.
What does it do?
It's like an AoE. It gets everything.
Oh, okay.
So you're seeing horrible raids from me. I
Could I
feel
try?
embarrassed by these. Sure, absolutely.
So you're about to see a contrast. Matt is a perfectionist about many things, including this game, and I've never played this before. And I'm not...
Are you taking him to like the highest level?
What are you doing?
The Overgrown Temple. I don't have a double S on it. So what you're gonna want to do is
well
jump.
then.
You're gonna want to jump. You're gonna want to slash.
Okay. Whoa, hold on. What's jump?
I'll get you to not the Overgrown Temple.
Thank you.
Downhill sounds pretty easy.
Downhill we already did, but okay, sure.
All right. What's the controls?
So jump is Z, X is the fast, C
The fast
is
what?
Attack block.
Okay.
C is the slow attack. Hold up and you do the wall run stuff and the ceiling run
whoa,
stuff.
okay,
And you
so-
press up to
Hold up and I do the wall run stuff? How does that work? Like that?
you just run up against a wall while holding
Okay.
up and it runs up
So
the
that's
wall.
jump.
How do
and
you
I got...
like run on ceilings?
That's the same. That's the same. as
What's my
wall
super
run.
move?
X and C or X and C together. Yeah, both attacks together. But you've got to be glowing
Yeah.
blue.
All right.
Alright, be the red one.
Okay.
She does use a like a wide type streak.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Let's
So
try that
you
again.
want to hold up when you hit the
Oh.
ceiling, and that does all the ceiling stuff.
Let's try that again.
What's dust?
How do you dash?
Control, but dashing
To
is
advance?
Dashing is usually a distraction, honestly, when you're learning the
I didn't
controls.
do anything. Okay.
So yeah, you need three X's or a C to defeat most of these enemies.
You enjoying that root beer?
Yeah, this is actually really good stuff. It's been a while since I found a new good root beer.
Back here. No.
What's your previous root beer of choice?
Oh man, I can't remember it. I always recognized it by the bottles over at C's Deli. X and C
Hit the
together.
X and C.
X and C together. There you go. Nice. Good flow.
Let's see.
I
I get
give you an A for
That's
effort.
what we're all about here.
Yep.
Hey, you got an S.
Well, yeah, I did everything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
It's really hard to miss anything. That's all I do.
What should I do next?
Not Nexus. Nexus is just the home world, and this is the first world. So.
Oh, I see. I can't even get to the level doors. That's how far I am. I'm used to down tempo games, turn-based. A game where
Sciencey.
every single second matters
Hold up while you wall
is
run.
not my
We'll spend the
forte.
rest of the show just watching Xander trying to get up on this ledge.
Don't try to jump off of it. Just hold up. You wall run for days in this game. So just hold up when you go up against the wall.
Okay.
Or if that works.
Sure.
Be the green dude next time.
Okay.
I like him because he has a vacuum.
Oh, this rat. I remember the ratting in this stage. It's fun.
I don't. Ah.
So much for not being a
Wall run.
perfectionist.
Yeah, well, he's not restarting every time he falls.
It's true, but
No, I want to
he wouldn't get very far.
Wow.
Of course, I don't get very far usually. It's always one. It's to earn.
There we go. Yeah.
Congratulations. If you just let yourself run up the wall, you'll be surprised with how far you run. Oh, the places you'll
Remember,
run.
this game is about the momentum. Just let
It
yourself go, man.
It is about the momentum. It's very much about the amazing, ridiculous momentum you can get in these levels. But yeah, so like some of the dashing that you do, like dashing on flat ground or dashing in the air usually isn't that useful.
A dash.
What you do is you do a downward dash while you're on a hill,
Okay.
and it speeds you up like a motherfucker.
I couldn't handle wall jumping in Mario, so.
Yeah, this game is literally all about wall jumping. You need to hold up against the wall and hold up. There you go.
So, like, wall run instead of wall jump. You're still jumping. Try running.
It's just Knuckles over here, smile. Okay. I want you to jump
towards the wall and hold against the wall and press up. See how far that goes?
Yeah.
It goes like a whole jump.
I'm trying to do
in
that. I'm
height.
trying to do that.
There you go.
Okay. I was hitting up that time. I just wasn't on the wall. Nope. I don't know what happened there.
And you only get one double jump until you hit solid ground or you kill an enemy.
I'm trying for an S.
I mean, you can get an S still. Luckily, I don't think that if you paint the walls with dust or leaves or whatever from an enemy, I don't think that actually counts against your S. But you can sweep it up and get a higher score. Because you get a higher combo.
Kayan wants to wall jump all the Marios.
Oh yeah, Kayan, you and me.
You should tell him about your stupid plan last night.
What was my stupid one?
To like stream through my computer.
Oh god. Yeah, so for anybody who's watching who isn't Kayan, little context, Kayan and I are going to be streaming some silly Super Mario 64 races, 16-star routes, which are hilarious and full of glitches.
What? What am I doing there?
So if anybody wants to watch some people who are mediocre speedrunners, actually Kayan's a decent speedrunner, I'm a mediocre speedrunner, play some Super Mario 64 in an amateur fashion. Amateur for speedrunning, I guess. Just follow Kayan and me on Twitter, I'm sure it'll end up there. But yeah, so Kayan, my plan.
This is such a dumb plan.
Because I'm on a Mac because I'm traveling right now.
There goes your ass.
Oh man, this is so funny. At least he still had that bonus. So I'm on a Mac while I'm traveling, so I don't have good streaming software. But Jamal doesn't have a Bluetooth receiver, and I've been using a Wii Classic controller.
I already hit you.
There you go. Paint it red with leaves.
Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
Yeah, this is gonna be hilarious. You're
Can
right.
you die in this game?
I don't see any spikes.
Okay, hit the buttons now.
Yeah, there you go. So
Okay, I relinquish.
Yeah. There.
So I relinquish.
I was going to use. I was going to stream it to Shamal's computer, be an RTMP stream, and it was going to go. And she was going to open it in like VLC, and then we were going to stream it like that, and it was going to be ridiculous. But then he didn't even like respond, and the software wasn't working, so it was
going to be Vacuum Man.
Oh
yeah,
god, I'm going to go
Man.
be Vacuum Man on actually a decently.
No, first he wanted to stop by the Radio Shack and pick up an overpriced Bluetooth.
Yeah,
adapter
that was a
for
good
my
idea.
Oh
computer.
wow,
That was
those
a
are
really
those
bad
are some
idea.
attacks.
Oh man, yeah, this guy is great. Yo. Yeah, so he runs very, very far up the wall, and I don't know his like feel at all. Up, down, yeah. Up and down. Yeah, like this guy. Oh yeah, this freaking. Oh, that guy always ruins my combo, and I have to restart the level, and it's just really dumb. That's not the route. That's not the route, you guys. So you know.
You just so softly slid down.
Yeah.
Vacuum cleaner guy is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he is. He's got this really good double jump. Oh yeah, so Daniel and I were actually talking about cosplaying as the Dustforce, which would have been awesome.
I saw a picture of some guy who did that at a convention,
Really?
and no one recognized him. Everyone just thought he was the janitor.
Oh.
No one thought he was a cosplayer.
Get like
Yeah,
a full
well,
team going with all 4 characters.
Yeah, that's what I'd do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess. And that might
Wait,
work a
can you
little.
like push yourself around with that? 'Cause that's awesome.
Yeah, like he has weird. Like I've seen some weird shit with his abilities.
Or maybe he was cosplaying as the janitor from Futurama. Maybe
That would probably be more likely. Scruffy.
Yeah, scruffy janitor.
Yeah, so that was ugly, and that's basically That's him. And I'm just gonna go over here. Wait. Are we offline still? We might still be offline. We might not be able to do this.
Do you wanna play some of the better videos? Oh.
So this is what it looks like when a decent player is playing. Oh man, that was some sharp.
By
routing.
decent, you mean the top scorer in the world?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
On
you
the
just
stage.
avoided that guy.
Yeah. I wonder if you can make it up for. Man, that's some nice routing. Oh yeah, so he probably made up for the small guy by painting down. Unless I misunderstand the scoring system.
Yeah, maybe.
That's also possible, yeah.
Let's talk about this drink.
Okay. Talk about the drink?
Bring us to the recipe.
Yes, that's which one?
It's 4.
4. There we go.
Alright, so the drink we have today is called the Dominicana. It's kind of a sweet, desserty drink.
Tastes very vanilla-like.
Yeah, so it's equal parts coffee and dark rum, and then it's topped with a layer of heavy cream. And I didn't choose this drink just to use up the cream in the fridge from last time.
Totally
that
not.
wasn't my only reason for picking it. But I think it's it's a good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call it refreshing because
There's a very sweet taste to it.
Yeah, it's a good desserty drink.
Oh, it did it again. What is even going on with this?
Are you breaking everything?
No, left. Look. Look at the.
That's okay. Pull up the camera and entertain them while I fix.
I don't remember which.
Give me this.
Is it that one? That one. There we go.
Don't mind me, guys. Matt's just breaking our whole stream setup.
Hey,
I
not
invited
my
him into
computer.
my house, and this is what he does.
So, Matt,
Yes.
how do you feel about mixed games, mixed drinks?
You know, I'm a huge fan of one of those two things. And
It is... would you say it's the best alcohol-related stream that CBA puts on?
I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched it.
I fixed it for you.
Yay, you fixed it. Let's get in.
I'm gonna count that as a yes.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, because I have watched the other one, and damn, it's shit. That's horrible. No, Zach does a really good job, and that positioning on that is not at all good.
Yeah, deal with it.
The problem is it loses my mouse.
So,
half the
if you
time.
all thought Matt was a perfectionist before,
Oh God, nobody knows how much of a perfectionist I am. Also, I'm still in
yes,
this
we
space.
do because we hear about it.
Alright, so
Just toss this over there.
where would a show about momentum be without playing a game called inMomentum?
It's a good question. Playing poorly a game called inMomentum.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Elena, I did whip the cream. If you put it in with some ice into a mixer and shake it up, you can actually whip the cream.
I apologize.
easily
I apologize
by
in
hand.
advance
How about-
with how
how about-
much you're going to
how
be
about-
hearing my mouse.
Before we apologize, explain what this game is and what you're doing.
Okay, so inMomentum is a game about momentum. It's a game of mistaken identity.
Okay, so from what it looks like to me, you have a track, a sort of a slalom, if you will, in which you have to go through each of these little orby thingies, as well as shoot little multicolored targets
To get rid of walls.
to get rid of walls and to go through these flashing gates like this one right here. And I imagine that time is everything. You have to do it in the least amount of time. You have jumping. Do you have double jumping? You do have double jumping.
Like how to answer his questions.
You have a lot of wall jumping.
Yes.
I'm having a fun time imagining this setup existing in real life and how impossible it would be to go through it jumping in real life, because as far as I know,
Because physics.
wall
Because
jumping
people can't double jump
wall
or wall
jumping
jump.
is an invention of of games such as these,
A
to say
wonderful,
nothing of double
wonderful
jumping.
invention.
But yes, this is, you can see everything's all laid out. You get a routing as you do in Dustforce. I would imagine the most elite players devise a strategy to
Not constantly stop like I am. Yes.
not stop like he is. also much like Dustforce? I don't know. What is the main difference between this game and Dustforce?
The main difference is it's 3D. That's not true. The main difference is this one is not. It's a little more freeform, I'd say. It is 3D, which, you know, I think those two kind of come hand in hand.
I think it makes a big difference.
And you have a much larger vocabulary. So...
Oh, okay. Explain.
Your verbs. The actions that you can take as a player.
So there's a lot more tools to keep in mind. And in a game like this, you have to be very familiar with when exactly to use them all.
Exactly. It's all about application of the abilities that you're given.
I don't think I'm going to even try this game. Shamal, you gotta...
I actually really like this game.
Okay.
Shamal, you actually got me this
I
game in the
was
first place.
the one who introduced you to this. It was in an Indiegogo bundle, or some bundle. One of the very first non-humble bundles. And I picked up the pack because there were a couple other games that I was interested in, and I started playing this one. And, like, I had a pretty good time with it, not actually trying to, you know, come up with the most efficient route or maximize my scores or times.
But then
or
you
whatever.
gave it to me.
Yeah, I was just having
And I
fun
did the
jumping around,
opposite.
wall jumping, and I was like, you know who would love this game? You know who would spend hours playing this game and perfecting it? And yeah, so I told you about
forgot
it,
about that one.
and you did exactly that.
Yep. You...
I think at
know
one
me
point
very
you
well,
described this as your space chem.
Yeah, I think I may have.
I
would
was
have.
really into this game Space Chem for a while, which involves making the most intricately planned, complicated
Screw this.
molecular machines.
We going up?
And it was my kind of game. It was down tempo. It was all planning and no reflexes. And this is kind of I guess the yin to that yang, in that there is a lot of planning and details and getting everything exactly right, but it's all
But it's way faster
physical.
paced.
You're in the driver's seat. You're not just drawing the path.
So in our upcoming IGG board game, you would say that this would take more
Are
reflexes
we
than management?
are we going to announce that?
Oh my
here?
gosh, you just distracted me enough to screw my routing.
I didn't
we
think
could
that
talk
was.
about it.
I didn't
That could
think
be
that was
fun.
worthy to mention quite yet.
It's not, but we're going to anyway.
Okay, well-
apparently.
Um,
Here, let me clarify
let
some
me
stuff real quick
okay.
about how I'm playing this. So, this game is all about jumping to the point that they are obviously jump and wall jump are your primary verbs, and they are on the right and left mouse buttons, which is one of the more ridiculous
you got
kind of
2 jumping keys, and
Yes.
they're both mouse buttons.
yes. I'm
Are there any other modes to this game?
There are multiple modes to this game. This is
I like how you just have to walk into that one.
Yeah, it's just
But those aren't even all my verbs. So, let me just fix this.
This isn't even my final verb.
This isn't even my final verb. So,
Multiplayer.
oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, there's a multiplayer mode. Who gives a shit?
Was this the one that...
yeah.
Flame tongue.
Yeah.
Yes, flame
I
tongue.
recognize this
Let's
one.
do
This
this
is the one
shit.
I've seen you play for
Oh
like
no,
six
no,
years.
this isn't the
Oh.
one.
Is
This
it
the
different
one.
mode or a different map?
This is just a different map. So I'm gonna be playing exclusively on this mode because, honestly, the other ones don't have anything that this one doesn't. In as far as like interesting mechanics go, and some of them just kind of get in the way of the flow. So I can double. Basically, you refresh your double jump by touching, but your double jump and your wall jump by touching walls that are not coplanar with the last wall you double jumped off of. Which is why I'm doing weird, like, I'm doing this. So I'll fall off here, and then I'll jump here, and then I'll jump out here, and then I'll jump here because it was perpendicular and not coplanar.
Now, by coplanar, do you mean parallel or coplanar?
Coplanar. So they can be across from
parallel.
one another like
Okay.
this. Those two
They
I
just
can
can't be part of the same floor.
They can be entirely separated, but if they are coplanar, if they are parallel and on the same plane, you will not refresh your.
We're giving you
refresh
guys
off
a
of them.
geometry lesson with this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So I am very, very, very specifically saying coplanar here.
Okay, well done. I
We're an
approve.
educated bunch.
As
Yeah.
a mathematician, I
Like,
approve.
Don't give me shit for that, man. You're a
Hey,
mathematician.
hey.
As a mathematician, he had to be sure.
Yeah. We don't misuse mathematical terms on this show.
Not on your watch.
No, not on my watch.
How many mathematical terms are on your watch?
Do you even have a watch?
One,
Oh, you do have a watch.
2,
I saw it from the corner of my eye. I wouldn't have made that joke if I
3,
hadn't.
4. There's 12 of them.
Okay, cool. So this one of the reasons that I like this game so much is it very much reminds me of Unreal Tournament, or I'm sorry, U2, Unreal 2 Extended Multiplayer, which had some crazy class-based multiplayer options, and one of them was basically a scout who had insane jumping ability.
Huh.
That was a lot of fun, and my friend made a really cool race map on it that very much kind of abused physics in the way that this game abuses physics. Which I wish I actually had that game in some capability to play, but I haven't gotten it to run on my new computer recently at all, so I can't really show it. And also, it's really more of a multiplayer game, considering that's in the name. But yeah, this just has some really great like Quake style feel to it, and you actually build momentum, appropriately enough, by kind of doing continuous jumps. So this is a really poor level for building any sort of sense of speed, unfortunately. Which
Why don't you just? I mean, I guess
yeah,
we're about
this
halfway
is
through,
basically more of this. So I'm gonna change to the one that I was actually thinking of, which if it will cooperate. Sorry, it keeps swapping to our other screen. Okay, single player. Ghost Run's good. Magmus is a lot of fun, but I'm not up to Magmus.
Oh,
Path of
Path of
Fire.
Fire.
Path
Yeah,
of Fire.
this is the one.
This is to earn. Let's go. Okay, so this one actually you have to use the I actually keybind restart level.
I'm not surprised. You missed one.
Oh my gosh.
Did you?
Yeah,
How can
I'm
you
missing
tell?
this first one.
There's a
There's
little counter down at the
counter
bottom.
that's getting cut off on
Oh.
the screen.
Okay.
So
Whee!
you absolutely have to use. Oh, this is already a horrible run. I'm not gonna restart for that though. You have to use the gravity mechanic, which is something that I haven't really explained, but I have the ability to fast fall at any time by pressing Alt, which is a really bad button for it, but it doesn't let you bind side mouse buttons unless you have secondary software, which I have on my
Which
computer.
you do.
But
Of course you do.
specifically for this game, because it's a really good binding to have the slow-mo mechanic and the fast fall mechanic all on the same. So there's also slow-mo.
I guess the next step is to bind every key to like a particular twitch of your finger or an impulse in your brain.
Yeah,
and have,
I'd go impulse and brain. Like, why have a
have like
middleman?
just set up right in there.
Oh
and
gosh, this is just abysmal. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm horrible. I'm the worst.
We
So
knew that already.
so all of these jumps are actually perfectly spaced if you have the maximum amount of momentum from playing the entire level perfectly. So this is
That's cool.
this is the most rewarding level in the entire game to play absolutely flawlessly. Because it goes from looking really ugly and slow like this to just being
Just
you are
blasting
going
through it.
100 miles an hour. It looks like fucking Burnout. And you're just skipping over all of these little ones, and
Do the little orbs give you a boost in speed?
no.
Okay.
So the only way to get a boost in lost my mouse. Not my fault. That was my fault.
You're also
nope,
starting
lost
up-
my mouse again.
You're also starting up Photoshop.
Nicely done, game. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this.
How
one
did you
again.
start up Photoshop?
I'm not entirely certain.
How did that
Don't worry
happen?
about it.
Her computer,
These
man.
things just sometimes
Did I get it? Nope, I
happen.
didn't get it. No turning back. But yeah, so Photoshop just sitting over there.
Photoshop wants to
can't
join
see
the party.
XSplit.
I don't need to see X-Men.
I know, but it's freaking hilarious to me. Okay, so let's see if I can't build a little bit of speed. Nope. Yeah, so these types of runs are just worthless to me. Ugh. Yeah, so I used to do this, like 1 in 10 runs would get past the halfway point, but they're fast enough that like that's fine. And it does just feel incredible when you're getting it right.
Enough momentum.
Yeah, when you have enough momentum. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try one more level. I'm gonna try that one that I just said I. Oh,
go ahead and close Photoshop.
freaking Photoshop, man.
We don't need it.
Are you sure we could shoot me looking like a better player?
I don't think anything could do that for you.
Aw, it's true. Okay, so Magmus is another one where
Did you say shoop?
Yes. So, yep. There you go. So that was a time you're actually supposed to open with a single jump, or at least my route opens with a single jump into instant gravity. And all of these are not walkable gaps.
So you haven't really talked about the gravity mechanic.
Okay, so the gravity mechanic is pretty simple. I press a button, I go down faster. It's like fast falling in Smash Brothers, except that was not a walkable gap. Except you, let's just fly. Oh. Fly. Let's just die. So yeah, lots of non-coplanar surfaces in this level. I can just do this all day, but I won't build much speed.
I'm wondering what your character looks like.
I think he's on the title screen. He's
Because
just a dude in like an HEV suit.
No, I'm imagining what he would look like in a way that would physically make sense with the amount of just insane wall jumping he's doing, like with suction cups on the side and like
slow, man.
ratchets and ways of grip, just ways of gripping the wall on the side and
Maybe
using
he's
it as
a
a
gecko.
spring.
Yeah, maybe I'm just covered.
Geckos can't jump like this.
Maybe he's a superpower.
Maybe
No,
I'm
there's
a
gotta
jumping
be
spider.
something that doesn't
Jumping spider,
exist
let's
yet.
go. What's wrong with spider?
Gecko with rocket lines.
Gecko with rocket legs. Yeah, that's also a feasible option.
No, that's not.
Fast fall.
And so the other main mechanic of this game is the slow down one.
Yes, which I don't use very much, even though I should. Did I get everything good? So I can slow it down at any time, which is really good in cases where you want to check your alignment or anything like that. So like if I wanted to do something fancy here, I could slow it down.
Does that take a time penalty?
I think that the clock doesn't slow down, if I recall.
Okay, so that's a yes.
Yeah.
I guess that's an interesting trade-off right there. I have to say.
Yeah, but you also have a limited amount of it too, so you can't do fancy stuff all the time. You usually want to like use it for half a second. But yeah, like you end up getting just this beautiful sense of speed going, and it does feel like a racing game when you're good enough, which I'm doing a horrible job.
You're not doing too badly on this one.
It's that stutter step that I should be using the gravity to kind of pull myself towards like that. Yeah. Oops. There we go. But yeah, so like the wall jumping, you can just wall jump for days, but because it's all about speed, that doesn't help you that much. Although it's a great oh shit moment. Like a lot of the early levels have these infinite pillars that are kind of scattered through this one, like those, and you know, all of those, where you can just hop around on those.
Oh yeah, I would just say screw the game. I'm just going to explore for a while.
That's what I did when I was playing. I would just get up as high as I can, like as high as I could, and hop around.
And that's a lot of fun and completely legitimate. But I'm all about restarting until I pull my hair out.
Oh yeah, we briefly mentioned the idea, this fever dream I had.
It's delightful.
So there's a board game, Battlestar Galactica, the board game, where you each control a character from the TV show, and you have like strengths and weaknesses, and you face crises every turn, and you have different rooms you can position yourself in. So the idea I had was IGG, Indie Games for Good, the board game. First phase of the game is set up, where you have to prepare everything for it, and then every hour you take a turn. It's a cooperative game. The only
Every hour.
yeah, well, every game hour, and the only real objective is to get as much money and play as long as you can. And everyone has like a hunger meter and a fatigue level that after a while they have to get some sleep. And some people are better at some games than others, and people have to run ops. And I don't think there would be a trader mechanic. Maybe you could add one in if you really wanted there to be, but since it's a cooperative game, I'm not really. IGG. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
Daniel brings
But-
it up. Oh wait, is that you? Are you just like?
Yeah, it's a ghost.
Okay.
I want to see what it looks like when that goes wall jumps, because I bet it looks really awkward.
All wall jumps have ever looked really awkward.
But because it's a cooperative game, like if you want to say I want to play this game and the guy says no, I mean, I had an idea that there could be a trial of some system, but whenever you go through the trial, both characters get fatigued by a bit because who likes arguing?
So really bringing
The mechanic for making fun of Colin, we actually decided was like Colin's special advantage, because every character will have two
Yeah,
advantages. and a disadvantage.
there's a certain amount you get because some characters are good at planning, some are good at playing certain games, some have certain like extra things that they do. My character would get double penalties from sleep-related fatigue. And special events that would happen every so often, like Transform Ice Hour, or, Micro Games Hour, or the Gym Jam. And one of them that would pop up would be Kayan on the line, and he gives, like, a bonus to viewership. And
like a penalty to Colin's mood or something.
Maybe. Maybe so.
But like we'd have Matt, who has points in planning but starts with full fatigue, and like
Maybe Colin's disadvantage is that if he gets driven far enough, he flips over the table.
which just increases viewership. So we
Maybe.
try to do that.
Maybe. But you'd be given impressive platforming skills. That goes without saying.
And I think I had good planning and team command skills.
So, for instance, you can save yourself your ass like that. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's some really bad geometry in this forest.
I think, Daniel, you had excellent ops and like prep skills. My disadvantage was being relatively quiet, so that the stream
lack
had a
of
hard time
presence.
hearing me,
Lack of
and,
presence.
Like a presence. Yeah.
Not much of a game player.
I would be the only one who could actually gain viewership if we have to play Universe Sandbox, which probably won't come up.
Like everyone else who plays Universe Sandbox gets a penalty to game viewership, except for Xander.
On the other hand, my specialty would be like puzzle games, of which there are a few and most of them aren't good theater. Anyway, this was just a random silly idea I had.
So I feel like I haven't really done a good job talking why I love this game so much. I feel like maybe it's come through in how intensely I've been playing it, but...
Yeah, I'm going to interrupt you just. Yeah, so Zach has the art and the announcer voice.
We're just gonna talk about
I
this
love
now.
this game idea.
I do too.
His disadvantage is needing the full 8 hours of sleep, because he always wants that. So,
Matt, what were you saying?
Like, he's really crippled during the nights.
I don't even know anymore.
Why do you love this game? Why
Yeah,
do you
no,
love this game?
it is just a really great feeling of motion in a way that a lot of modern games don't have. Like, console games, we have slowed down so much, and every game is a console game these days. And aside from, like, indie games, which, how about that? So, but, like, there's just the pure time trial feel of this game, and just a singular vision of let's make it so that the player, when they play perfectly, just builds up so much goddamn speed that it's freaking ridiculous.
Gotta go
And
fast.
I think like the really minimalistic design just adds to.
Oh,
that.
yeah, no,
Like,
absolutely.
This
Like, it
game
feels-
is absolutely about the speed and nothing else.
Yeah. It feels very much like Mirror's Edge's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Itch.
Like, actually, I think this one, I found out about this game around the time that Mirror's Edge was just coming out, and people were complaining about it, and how it had all of these combat mechanics, and that wasn't what they wanted or expected when they got the game.
I feel like
I
this
feel
is
like
pretty
I
young
almost-
compared to Mirror's Edge. But
I feel like I almost, like, build this game to you as what you probably wanted Mirror's Edge to be.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge was what I wanted it to be, but there was a bunch of crap in the way.
Mm-hmm.
There was a really good DLC for it, though. Nope, I don't have all of them.
Wow.
Shit.
Throw yourself off a cliff.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, damn. Derp. Let's go up. Come on. Let's.
Just going around this building.
I'm trying to
I think
climb.
that surface is just too high.
Nope, never too high.
Ooh.
Do you see any blue?
No.
Hut.
Wait, there. I do.
Yeah, right over there.
Maybe that's green. That might be a green switch. Or a green gate.
Dead. I have no idea where I'm going anymore.
You
This is
go-
good television. Yeah,
You
so
should go over there.
I think it might be time
is
to
it
just switch
guiding
levels.
me? Yeah, it might be. Yep. Anyway. Good stuff. But yeah, like this game and Dustforce both have just that singular vision of people will talk about gameplay flow, and it's become something that like a lot of people actually get really pissed off when people start talking about gameplay flow because it's such a generalized term, but this is literally flowy in the sense of the character motion having a momentum, having encouraging the player to play in a continuous am I even playing?
Well, it's called
No,
freestyle.
it doesn't look like there's any
Oh right, yeah. So
blocks
this
in
one
so just go fast, man.
gotta
This one's
Shmile.
Gotta
green.
go fast.
Yeah, this one is green.
I want to go back to the blue room.
You know, I should like give this the Sonic X intro like theme music.
Yeah, you should.
Set it as the intro music for this episode.
So
I'll
wait,
put it up
you
on
you
YouTube.
you have it. You just have to get to the end through this jungle gym.
Yep.
Is
that's-
there even an end?
I
Or
kinda
is it
like
just
this
a
level.
jungle
I don't
gym?
know. That
I like this level. This one's very
Might be the
interesting.
case.
How it's like a jungle gym. Like there's a whole bunch of random crap everywhere, and you can.
Yeah, I have no idea what this
jump
level
on
is.
it.
I don't think I've ever actually been in it. Was this like an update or something?
No idea.
Like there were a couple updates. The developers of this are super nice guys. I've talked to them on Twitter a couple times back when I found the game in the first place, and they have some really cool dev diaries too.
Now, what about that stream of sparkles?
I think that's just a visual effect. Particles all day, every day.
Can it lift you up like pixie dust?
Oh,
Why, yes, it can.
Oh!
Balls.
That's awesome.
Oh.
What? I didn't even know that mechanic
Wow.
existed in this game. That's very cool. I thought I was about to die. But yeah, like just
So this one, there's no goal here. You just have fun.
yeah, pretty much
I like
looks
that.
like it. Yeah, no, it's not even guiding me to a gate, so there isn't an end gate. That's awesome.
It's still timing you though.
Well, yeah. How much time can you spend doing awesome shit?
You're on.
Is that a challenge?
Yes, Shamal, that is a challenge. Let's do this. I can spend all day, every day, doing awesome shit. True story.
It's too bad that you don't.
Yeah, but it's a choice.
What?
That was cold.
About it.
Are we
That's
about
how I
up?
feel.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna.
And on that note-
I'm gonna keep doing awesome stuff. Shamal's gonna keep making fun of me.
We're gonna switch the.
That's how this friendship works.
Yeah, that's about right.
Go to one. All right. So Matt's just gonna keep playing this game. I think
It's true.
probably for like the
It's
next.
like last
hour
week, we
after
just kept
close
playing
down.
Monaco after we ended the stream for a while, and we eventually figured out what the hell we were doing. So I guess that's becoming a tradition.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway.
I once knew what the hell I was doing in this game. Apparently not anymore.
Pixie dust.
Yeah, so this was the second episode of Mixed Games, Mixed Drinks. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
To games?
Not yet. We gotta
Okay.
do the send-off and everything. So just our momentum-based games, I think Matt at least has a clear preference for one. I know you really enjoy Dustforce, but you just get this joy when you play inMomentum.
I don't know. That is... Yeah. But at the same time, I think I've played more Dustforce than I've played inMomentum.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm really in the zone playing Dustforce, I mean it feels better than basically almost any game that I've played recently, because there's that sense of flow that you end up with.
I guess it's easier if it's 2D.
Towards the end.
There's less aiming you have to do.
It's easier to not have... Yeah, it's like the digital versus analog aspect.
Mm-hmm.
The analog nature of being in a 3D environment, of having mouse and keyboard, of it just, being a full 3D experience.
Being perfect is a lot less feasible.
Yeah. I can get within a couple of seconds of the best players in Dustforce if I'm really intensely practicing a level.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true in inMomentum, and one of the reasons for that is there's actually
you don't have that keybound.
Someone
there
doesn't
we go.
understand our hotkeys.
I don't at all. So one of the things that you saw me
you got an
doing
achievement.
was nice. Was shooting. You shoot with space, and usually that's used for that's used for shooting the switches, which is why I slow down. But it can also be used to fall.
Die.
It can also be used as a rocket jump. And
Oh.
it gives you a little bit of momentum if you use it properly as a rocket jump, which is something that I'm just never going to be able to perfect in my routing, because you've got to look down and rocket jump, and it's just a mess. So...
Isn't it root?
What?
Route.
Routing, whatever. I think it's routing when you're...
I think so.
When
That
it's
makes
a verb.
sense.
But yeah, so I think that Dustforce is actually my preference between the two games, but I highly recommend both of them to anybody who really appreciates that kind of... it's very much a time trials mentality, and some of the puzzles in Dustforce are really, really precisely crafted, while in inMomentum, I think that the puzzle is just kind of like, can I not clip this ledge? Can I consistently get stuff? And that's, it's a very different challenge. I highly, highly recommend people try both of these games. They're both pretty cheap on Steam. I want to say that Dustforce is $7.50 or $10.
Yeah, I got it in
the
a
Steam summer sale is coming soon.
And
So.
I got it in
Steam
a
sales
bundle,
coming
so...
soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you might have one or both of these games from bundles.
That's true.
I would not be surprised if you're in our viewership. Yeah, it's been in a couple.
Oh.
Not Humble. I don't think it's been in Humble bundles, but it's been in Indie Royale, Indie Gala, a couple other ones. So
Indie Gala 1 and 2, apparently.
Oh yeah. So I do highly recommend everybody go check these games out if you found them at all interesting. I did a very poor job of commentating myself because that's
all right.
Time trials. I get in a zone and I'm not. I'm worthless for a show. But yeah. So
Yeah.
want to take us out?
Yeah. So again, this is Mixed Games, Mixed Drinks, Mixed Games. We are part of Cloudboat Armada. We do a whole bunch of different things. Our sister show, Craft Games, Craft Beer, is happening tomorrow at 8, so check them out as well. We've got a Let's Play going on, just Minecraft on Mondays, a whole bunch of different events.
The Let's Shuffle might be on hiatus. I'm not sure. There was a bit of a technical problem.
Well, eventually we'll have a complete Let's Play run of Uncharted 2. At some point we're going to get the show on a regular schedule. I think it's going to ultimately end up being on Sundays. We'll see how that goes. The first couple shows we've had to kind of scrap together because we've had people coming and going.
Random talent,
Yeah,
sorry.
from
Some
Bay
people
Area.
failing to go.
Right?
I did go. I just came back.
Yeah. And you might be back for next week's show too.
I might.
You gotta stop doing this to me,
that'd be
Xander.
hilarious.
But yeah, so I'm Shemail,
I'm Matt.
I'm Xander.
and what
games.
was our send off? To games.
To games. Nope. Missed it. There you go. Night, everybody.
One day we'll have this
Good
figured
night.
out.